Guess how this is going to end? Yep, not well. That's the last attempt at a sail using this off-road vehicle. The monster truck. So let's hope we don't get a monster truck now, hey? Oh, I wonder what we are going to get. Welcome, GTA fans, to another episode of Selling My Bunker with one vehicle only. Like and subscribe if this is your thing. Right, we are going to get in this monster truck and we are going to take off up the road and see if we can do a delivery without getting grief this time by Kalanjar9 or whatever his name was. Well, that guy is not in this session on his Mark II oppressor, so we're in with half a chance, and I'm feeling quite confident about this one. Got a Marshall Offroader. It's difficult to control, as you can tell, and it's a massive target for a Mark II oppressor, so it could go either way. If you don't want to sell in a full lobby, then perhaps sell in one that's empty, or with some friends. We're also on Mark IIs to blow up all the other Mark IIs. There are also recommended ways of selling, but you might think I'm angry about that. But no, I'm not really angry about getting my sale blown up because I got enough money. I'm not that des for it, and that's part of the risk that you take. And I clearly was not paying attention. But you know what does make me a little bit irritable? And that is Health Secretary Matt Hancock. You know, UK news. Yeah, you want a bit of that, don't you? But you know it's not going to go well when the guy is named after having his hand on his penis. You know, that's going to go badly, isn't it? Hancock. So what has Matt Hancock done? Well, he is a health secretary, and as we are all aware, it's COVID-19 global pandemic. Yeah, that's what pandemic means, global, yeah. And what he's done is basically snogged a random lady. She's not really random. And the problem with that is that he already has a wife. That's not a problem in politics. But the problem is he's broken social distancing rules because she's not part of his household. They're both married, so they both go home to separate partners. So they're not snogging only each other, no doubt. And the problem with that is that he's a health secretary and he's telling everybody not to do that, and it goes against the government guidelines. I hear you all saying, oh yeah, they're guidelines, don't worry about it, just let him off. That's basically the stand on the government. But let's remember that Professor Neil Ferguson did exactly the same thing. Well, not exactly, because he kissed his girlfriend and met her in her home, and they weren't living together. But that's a lot less bad than what Hancock has done, because he's in a separate household completely and already has a separate wife, and they both have separate partners. So, what Hancock endorsed the guy who basically was forced to resign, this other chap, and he said, yeah, he's done the right thing. However, when he does it, suddenly it's okay. It's the right thing not to resign at this point. So he's a hypocrite. He's obviously a hypocrite. He's Hancock. It's a government full of hypocrites. They're doing hypocritic things. And the person that he kissed was his aide, who he gave the job himself. She's also the executive director of the Department of Health. That comes at 15 grand a year for only 15 to 20 days. 15 grand for up to 20 days worth of work. No, I'm not saying that's wrong, to get paid that much if you're getting value from it. But she's basically a mate from university that he's employed in that role, and he's not gone. He never declared it. He didn't even declare that she was a friend when she came for the job, and maybe she had an interview. I doubt it. But she didn't even declare. They didn't even declare that. Whereas if you go for any government role, right? If you go to be a librarian, for example, then you have to declare if you know anybody at all on the council. So any government position, that's what you have to do. They also have to have a clear kind of check on that there is a the kind of an interview, and there's a clear process that is fair, basically. But it's a good example of cronyism. Now that is what annoys me, cronyism. And that is what's allowed at the top of the highest level of government. MPs. It's the wrong way round. The lowest level of government is where it shouldn't be as bad. You should be allowed a bit of cronyism for, an office person, an office, a low-level office. But I can't even get my words out. I'm sorry, irritated by this. Can't even get my words out. I'm not going to swear. I'm not going to let that. I'm not like going to let that guy who has his hand on his penis in his name annoy me enough to swear. But it's frustrating. Anyway, that's a rant. So what I'm going to do is continue with this delivery. I clearly don't know what the hell I'm doing with this delivery, do I? I'm just kind of driving all over the place, but I'm trying to drive to the end of the mountain, right? And then I'm going to go up the spine. Oh, yeah. Have you already stopped viewing already? Oh no, viewer retention has gone down based on that rant. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but it had to be said. Yeah, and the only people who'll watch it are probably going to be my chums, so it doesn't really matter, does it? My 10 subscribers, I apologise to you guys. I apologise profusely for that rant. But if you agree with me, then do drop a like. If you disagree with me, drop a comment. Tell me why. Tell me why it's right. What else is happening in the news? Anything good happening? We have the football, the European Cup football, or Solskjaer as our American chums would say, and the game to end all games is going to be Tuesday 29th of June, England versus Germany, which is going to be a recreation of the 1966 World Cup, where England were victorious over Germany. Hurrah! or boo if you're German. German friends. We are going to have a great match. England ain't scoring too well, so maybe not the favourites, but it's got to be good, or maybe it'll be disappointing. But either way, it's going to be worth a watch. Wales are also in it, out of the UK teams. Scotland, alas, are not, but we will have to support Wales as well. Hopefully they are victorious, and they're my favourites to win it. Let's face it. And European Cup, keep an eye on that. Other European Cup news, because of the fans not presenting social distancing over in St. Petersburg, there were outbreaks there of COVID-19, and it's stressing resources out that way. So it's a bit of a messy mix of lack of social distancing to crack it off. And there has been a low uptake of vaccinators with the Sputnik vaccine over in Russia. Just bear in mind, the Sputnik vaccine is a good one. It's 90-odd% efficient. So you've got to get vaccinated if you have that option over in Russia, to my Russian chums. And also keep yourself social distance, keep those masks on, and look after each other, look out for each other out there. And I hope this Delta variant, which is a particularly aggressive strain, gets under control pretty soon. So yeah, that's a bit negative, I suppose, but let's just stay positive for here to think that we have just delivered these goods without getting griefed, so that is quite good. The cat has just come in and she's happy, so look out for each other, be happy with each other, be excellent to each other, and have a great day. Oh yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, everybody.